Now this week we only have One Piece chapter to talk about, mainly because Oda was actually put in the hospital due to tonsillitis or some type of infectious tonsil thing. I don't want to call it a disease, but some type of thing. So he was only able to have one chapter this week, and he took the next two chapters off to recuperate, and we hope for a speedy recovery, but it was nothing too serious, so. Hello everybody, my name is Zen Kami from Essence with Zen. Today you're watching a Manga Madness video because today is Wednesday, but you're probably watching this on Thursday or some other day of the week if you watch this after it's been uploaded or whatever. Today we're going to talk about One Piece for this particular video because this is the One Piece section, so hope you enjoy. Now, last time we left off, One Piece was pretty much doing the same thing, as in driving towards that point of critical story plotness. It was throwing a lot of plot issue with a lot of things going on, a lot of hysterical stuff, such as Usopp being called a god in terms of the crowd of people that worshipped him, not as an actual god, but as an actual hero, because he freed everyone from the toy soldier type of form, and everyone was very excited. But then Doflamingo, the biggest jerk, let's go with jerk, as he is, initiated a program called Birdcage, which is basically him using his string ability to make a giant birdcage around the city, and it closes in ever so slightly and slowly to cut people and kill people, which is kind of cool and kind of funny, but you love to hate Doflamingo, but he is actually one of my favorite villains. Jumping towards though, Luffy is riding a bull headed towards the palace, but Pika, the giant stone man who has a soprano-esque type of level of voice, is in his way, and all the people who joined Luffy on this journey towards the palace are with him as well. So in the previous chapters, the last three from the last Manga Madness, Pika tried to punch the crap out of everybody, but everyone banded together to basically thwart his evil plan of smashing them with a giant fist, and they broke his left arm, his left stone arm, not his real body. So he actually takes up a chance to recuperate, while all the other people who want to kill Luffy and other members of Doflamingo's hit list. So to basically stop all these massive people catching up with Luffy and the others, a few of the people who teamed up with Luffy turns around to basically hold them off, and that includes Adio, the Fighting King, Cavendish, the bipolar swordsman, Olympus, I think he's an admiral from the old Navy who was actually turned into a toy. I can't remember. He's a big guy though. All jump together to basically attack all the people who are rushing towards them all. Adio has his piston type of weird big old type of arm. He punches and he blows crap up. And then you have Cavendish who, I'm the pretty boy. He's doing his little swirling in the air, cutting everyone up. He's not in the evil sleeping bipolar stage. He's just normal Cavendish doing what he sort of kind of does best. Meanwhile, after this is all said and done, they notice Pika is getting ready to do another punch. He's still missing his left stone arm, so he winds up his right stone arm and punches furiously into the ground, sending a lot of people flying and dashing, and the force of impact just goes whoosh. So after everyone gets up, everyone wonders, where's Luffy? We don't see Luffy. Where is Luffy? And then they notice he's climbing Pika's arm. He's just scaring himself up Pika's arm on the bull, and everyone flips out about it because they're beating him to the punch. So noticing this, Pika sees Luffy and he tries to do some type of counterattack. I cannot remember. I think his arm grew back. Forgive me if I'm incorrect on this. It's been a while since I've actually read this chapter. And Luffy dodges it and he flips over on the side. No. Luffy notices this and he actually does his Gomu Gomu no Grizzly Bear, I do believe, which is basically the Magnum or the Gear 3rd cannon. It's basically the Gear 3rd bazooka, the two palms put together, plus Armor's hockey, the Armor's raiment hockey. So he basically smashes the crap out of Pika's stone face. But it reveals the real body of Pika. So Luffy, you know, flips down, he gets back into the arm and he continues running forward. And Pika gets up out of his stone body, grabs his giant sword, as big as he is, and swings towards the bull. But Luffy flips off, picks the bull up, and dodged it. And he tells everyone, I'm going ahead to the palace, you know, one of you guys take care of it. And of course, as Pika swings to try to cut Luffy's back, Zoro steps in. And Zoro is excited because he's now seeing, as he stated, a more human side to Pika. And he calls him a soprano voice bastard, which of course enrages Pika even more, and then we're going to have an awesome battle of Zoro and Pika. Finally, seeing how Zoro is taking care of Pika at the moment, Luffy scurries his butt forward to the palace with Trafalgar Law. I forgot to mention that Trafalgar Law is still there, still trapped by the sea cufflinks, I do believe, the sea stone cufflinks. And we have a very, very dramatic discussion or admission or confession or just a blurting out of statements by Trafalgar Law. He tells Luffy that he decided that he's going to follow through with Luffy's plan of taking the battle straight to Doflamingo, even though his plan was to destroy the Sad Factory, getting one of the 4 Emperors of the Sea to attack Doflamingo and have those two either battle out. And you find out why. It's because Doflamingo did something 13 years ago. He took someone precious away from Trafalgar Law, and it turns out his name was, I do believe, Cornazon or Cornazar, and it turned out to have been a good friend of Trafalgar Law, possibly even a crew member, because he says Nakama. Usually when people say Nakama, they mean my friend, but even more importantly in the One Piece universe, my crew member, but was also Doflamingo's brother. Now, we've all seen many theories about Doflamingo's family, like actual blood family, relatives, cousins, and yada yada yada. And we all, well, not all of us, some of us suspects that Sabo is in some type of cousin or bloodline as Doflamingo. That is still my theory. I could be wrong, I could be completely off basis, but we won't know until we find out. All we know is that there seems to be a lot of royal families with blonde hair. So that is the reason why Trafalgar Law is now ready to get his revenge on Doflamingo. And that's kind of where that chapter ended. It's only one chapter, not a full lot of interesting things in terms of the battle, just a few key moments. And I was hoping that the next chapters would be awesome, but now that we know, well, back then when we found out that Oda had tonsillitis and had to go into surgery and was going to be gone for 2 weeks, it kind of put a bummer on my entire manga expectations. But that happens from time to time. We move on and we get ready for the next bringing of the second coming. I don't really know what I'm saying. But that's pretty much it for today. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you dislike, leave a dislike with some criticisms of how I can improve the videos. If you have any comments below, leave them in the comments below. You have any theories, plans, statements, comments below. My name has been Zeno, coming from Essence to Zen. Until the next video, guys, take care. As Mrs. Doubtfire always says, hello! You have just finished watching our One Piece manga reaction for Manga Madness. If you would like to see Bleach or Naruto, you can find them right beneath me to your bottom left and bottom right. Click those, it's an annotation for each one of them to be moved to the corresponding video for those. If you would like to have a manga series added to these manga reactions, Manga Madness, please let me know in the comments below, or you can contact me directly through various outlets, and I'll see what I can do. Okay, thanks, bye.